Good morning, everyone. My name is Sandra, and I am the owner and creator here at Midwest Charm. And today I'm coming to you. I don't have my lighting in the store. I'm very sorry, but I'm coming to you today with something a little bit different than my normal video. I am going to do a series on vignettes for your storefront or your booth or for your markets, your shows, and why they're so important, and some of the steps that I use when creating my vignettes. You really want to be able to create some visual interest, and that is key number one. So to get people into your booth, to draw them in, to have them handle your merchandise, because if you get it in their hands, the percentage of them purchasing it goes up greatly. This will be an intro video, and then I will have do them in a series, and I think I might do one of my key points at a time. You can see me recording here, lovely. But I'll do each one per week, and I have 7 things that I use, and I will list them up here or across the screen as I just give a brief overview of them here. And then the last one will be creating a vignette with me and watching me totally from scratch do one with what I have in my store already. So if you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, share, hit that little bell button so you can get notifications for when I have new content released, and let's get started. So again, visual interest is what you want when you are creating your vignettes. And I have a storefront, but I've also done markets and shows and whatnot as well. And I've had my items in other people's stores too. So this is not just from here. This is an overall what I've learned throughout the years. You really want to get somebody into your booth. I know we have 2 windows, and those draw so many people in. They will come in because they saw something in the window or through the window, and they will come in and have to have it. So it's so important to have that visual interest in something to draw them in. It needs to be pleasing to the eye, and there are so many ways to do that. So the components that I'm going to go over with you guys in this series is color matching, odd numbers, varying heights, textures, grouping like items, unusual uses, and layering. Those are the 7 components that I use when I build my vignettes. So they're all pretty self-explanatory. I think maybe not color matching, having your vignette be all one color group or coordinating color group. Using odd numbers, whether it's 3, 5, 7, for that visual interest to draw somebody in. The varying heights so that the eye travels through not just your whole booth, but in each little vignette as well. Textures, having woods, having metals, having ceramics and glass and greenery and blankets or pillows or some texture, just soft. For instance, I'm sitting in a wicker chair with a blanket, with a mirror, with, you've got to have that. Just trust me. We'll explain more detail. Grouping like items, if you have a bunch of, for instance, milk glass vases. We do every year, it seems, a vignette with all milk glass vases. And let me tell you, every year, every single one of them sells. And then the rest of the year, we're trying to scoop as many as we can to do another vignette like that, because they will sell if you group them all together. And then unusual uses, this is probably the one that maybe people don't always think of, but using something in a way that you wouldn't think of. Or the average person wouldn't think of. And we'll go over that in great detail because I have so many examples of that here. In fact, this is probably Katie's favorite one on here, is the unusual uses. And then last is layering. There's actually 8, you guys. I'm going to write this down. Layering just meaning that you're putting one thing on top of another, in front of another, and stacking, and so that you've got like a 3D effect in each vignette so that it's, again, drawing the eye in and wanting that person to reach in. And then the last one would be using your whole space. And I didn't have that one written down, and I should have. So I'm talking floor to ceiling, you know, ground to the top of your tent, whatever you're using, you want to use that whole space. Have a dresser on legs, slide some baskets underneath it. Have spot up top, drape some greenery. I mean, you've got to use that whole space. It is so very important. So again, we're going to be going over 8 components and a video of me doing these. I might do 2 videos a week to get the series gone through so that I'm not, you guys aren't missing any of like my thrift hauls or anything like that. So please like, subscribe, and share, and let me know below if you're interested in me finishing this out. I will definitely do what you guys, you know, are interested in, or maybe I'll, like I said, do 2. So if you're not interested in this, you can still have my thrift hauls, my tours and DIYs and all that stuff. So just let me know. And thanks for watching. I know this is short, but I promise you I have some great content on this subject. We will see you guys all later. Bye.